Because then I can point out like what to change. You know what I mean?
What's your problem?
I literally didn't say a word.
No, he was being really mean just now before you guys
All
walked
right,
in.
thank
Say
you.
anything to you.
Thank you. Okay.
That was actually
Dang. Thank you. Okay. Ian, what's going on? Come on. What do you got? You didn't do it?
No, I didn't.
Thank you.
Yeah. Because I left this open like this. Usually how you want my graph right now. You typed it right over and you gave me a 0.
Sounds like I should have beef with you.
What do you mean?
Why weren't you here when I was checking homework? Unacceptable. I gave you credit. I think I marked you absent yesterday. Yeah, because it says you're absent.
I used to make like talk like
Oh yeah. CCP. Very good. Thank you. Okay.
That was no goalies.
Because it's got to be up here. So like you probably got all this right, but like start here, start at the top, then middle, bottom, middle. You just gotta call me over when we're doing some today, so I can actually we're not doing it tomorrow. All right, thank you. Okay,
Have these eight.
thank you. Got it. Okay. Nice try, dude. That's like your physics homework or something. Okay. I mean, how much you do?
I had soccer. I saw some
That's what happens every day in this class.
No, I will do
I
it in
felt
this
so
class.
fat.
And I'll do my other homework.
I was hiding it under the table. I'd pull out like this piece at a
I mean,
time.
you could work on your project.
My table would just be like,
Oh my god, I
"Give me
almost
potatoes." I'm like,
I almost done. Wait, look at my reference.
I'll just tell myself I'm gonna just
Nice, thank
right
you.
at the end.
Yes, it looks so
God damn, I don't want it.
Thank you very much.
Look at this. Oh, look how it's going. Well, I'm gonna cut it off. But look, there's an eyeball. The shape of the
Start to do your restrictions on that. That's good.
I'm doing it all by myself.
Okay. Oh yeah. Ooh, nice. Very nice, thank you. Bianca, you got it?
Every time you get a little closer. Fuck, I said you would be like diagonally. Why are we asking me?
All right, everyone. Let's take a look at some of the answers. Not you.
My backpack.
Did you get my 3 other emails I sent you?
Yes.
Everybody laughed when they saw how I emailed you, but I was like, hey, we're best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't think just making kiss lips is blowing a kiss. It's
You have to make this sound good. Yeah. I didn't hear it. Yeah, so, can I-
Okay, here are 3 and 4. Take a look at these. Remember, the test next week, people, is all about the graphs. There's no credit for just writing down the amplitude, period, phase shift, vertical shift. You should still do all of that, but that's not how you're going to get points. Your points are going to be about these graphs and are they matching up with mine. Yes. No. Yeah, that's a good question. How much does it have to curve? You can see it curves a different amount on both sides for me. It just has to curve something, so I know it's coming down. Some people drag it farther, some people just barely curve it, just enough to show me that you understand what it does. Noted.
I need my airplane.
Come on, Zach.
I got my jacket, please.
Which one's worth more? AirPod or
I don't
Chrome?
know, I think I'll my phone. I got my too.
Okay. Any, are there any ones in particular you want to see? I believe this is 5 on my graph here. You can't really, it's not letting me swipe right. But here, 21 pi over 4 and 23 pi over 4 is the asymptotes. A positive one going up from left to right. Here is 7. Another positive one going up from left to right. A little bit wider. See how that graph's a little bit wider? Okay. Here is 8. This one I got for 8 from negative 3 pi over 2 to 3 pi over 2. Any questions on these people? Is there any additional ones you want to go over? I don't think I did 6 or 9. No? Okay. All right, we feel good about these?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to pass out our notes for today then. Or did you already got them? Hard to leave. You're welcome. High five, man. Good for you. Yes, it is right there. I would never forget you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
She'll be a light dog. She'll be a light dog.
Probably some work should come up with it. For what? Why? Cool. I don't know what's going on. Go here. Okay, so today's lesson, people, is brief. It's the reverse of what we've been doing. So this whole unit, I've been giving you equations and you've been giving me graphs. Now I'm giving you the graph and you need to give me the equation. So if you watch me do this a couple of times, it's very easy. Basically, all we need to do, everyone, is just identify what A, B, C, and D are, right? So here in this equation, we just need to fill in A, B, C, D. That's it, okay? So let's start off with that on the side. We know we're going to have to identify A, B, C, and D for this graph. The first thing you should do, people, is pick the cycle that you're trying to write the equation for. There will often be multiple cycles within a single graph, right? So like here, that could be one cycle. Would that be a positive or a negative sign cycle?
Negative.
That'd be a negative one, right? Okay, I could also choose this one. And this one would then be a positive sign graph, right? So it doesn't matter which one you choose on the test or on the homework today, you just have to pick one and start with that. Why don't we pick this one since I've got it highlighted then? The first thing you do after you pick your cycle is identify your start point. So the start point is C, right? That's how we're going to find C. This is where my cycle starts. So what is that as a number? It's positive 0.25 pi. That is pi over 4. That's my C value. Wherever my cycle starts is C. Very easy, very straightforward. 3 of the 4 letters, very easy, very straightforward. D is the midline, right? Anyone have an idea of what they think the midline is for this graph? 0, right? Those of you that said 0 probably recognize that this is the max at 2, and the min is at negative 2, so the midline should be right in the middle of those, so it's 0. So my D value is 0. Now that we know where our midline is, what's our amplitude? 2, right? Remember, amplitude is not bottom to top, it's the middle to the top, or the middle to the bottom. So it's just 2 units. Now, to find B, it takes a little bit of work. It's not hard work, but it does take work. So, let's start with this. We know that we have the formula that the period equals 2 pi over B. Let's solve this for B. So let's get B by itself. We're going to multiply by multiply by B on both sides. And so I get B times P equals 2 pi. And then to get B by itself, I divide by P. So my equation for B is 2 pi over P. What does P stand for? Period. So I need to plug the period in there. If I plug the period in there, I'll get B. Here's how I would recommend you find the period. The period is going to be the endpoint minus the start point. And it's important you go in that order. Endpoint minus start point. So my endpoint is here. That's where my cycle ends. That's 2.25 pi. So you can think of that as 5 pi over 4. Minus the start point. The start point we said is pi over 4. 5 pi over 4 minus pi over 4 is 4 pi over 4. Oh, wait. That's not 5 pi over 4, is it? Yeah. Or, okay. Sorry. It's not 5 pi over 2 either. Maybe you can just leave it as a decimal, since I'm bad at it. So the end point is 2.25 pi, minus the start point of 0.25 pi. And so we subtract those, and we just get 2 pi. Remember, that is not your period. I'm sorry, that is your period, it's not B. So now I take that and plug it in here for the period, and so this becomes B equals 2 pi over 2 pi, which is just 1. So my B value is 1. Once I know A, B, C, and D, then I just have to plug into the equation and I'm done. So here, my equation is going to be y equals 2 sine bracket 1 parentheses x minus pi over 4 plus 0. There's a shorter way you could write that. You could also just write it as y equals 2 sine x minus pi over 4. You don't need the 1 or the plus 0, right? You can write them. It's not wrong to write them, but you don't need them. Questions on that, people? So, why don't you guys try the next one, and then we'll check it. First, you all might have different answers, but first pick the right cycle. Okay, pick a cycle, not the right cycle.